Hello, Andrew. We are way uptown at Lincoln Center at the Mitzi Newhouse Theater, about to see...
Love that name. Vanya and Sonia and Masha and Spike.
It's a new play by Christopher Durang, and it sort of is a mashup of Chekhov.
It uses a lot of the themes in Chekhov's plays and remixes them into something very American.
We love Chekhov.
And we love Mr. Durang.
He's one of my favorite playwrights. American, absurdist, always political, always challenging, always doing new things. And I'm really looking forward to this because it also stars...
Sigourney Weaver.
Yes.
You know they knighted her.
They did?
Yeah.
Well, how? What?
Sir Sigourney Weaver.
Let's leave the jokes to Christopher Durang.
I'm not really sure what to expect. This is the sort of piece that sounds good, but also sounds like it could be not so good. We're gonna remix Chekhov. It's like, okay, DJ Spooky.
It's Intermission, and the story so far...
Vanya and Sonia are sort of two old spinsters living in a lovely, expansive house in the countryside, and they're visited by Masha, their self-indulged Hollywood celebrity sister. This is like the world's most academic SNL skit, dense with references to literature, theater, and the arts.
Especially Chekhov. Now, Christopher Durang is a master of American absurdism, and this is really hard to pull off. I think that the success of this so far has been the direction, because it feels almost like a John Waters film.
Yeah.
It's over the top, but it's not too over the top.
Sigourney Weaver is a complete lunatic. It's a treat to see her do such an unhinged character.
I'm having a great time. I think my least favorite thing about it is the title.
It's hilarious, and it's also sad in its own way. And I am curious to see how they resolve the issues. Right now, the real drama is hinging upon whether or not Masha's going to sell the house. Which
just like the Cherry Orchard. Having a great time. We'll see you after the show. Is this on? We just got out of the show.
Oh my God. Can I just say something?
Yes, please, please.
The further uptown you go does not mean that the audiences are better behaved. This was one of the rudest, most uncouth, noisiest, most ill-behaved audiences I've ever seen. What's funny about that is that there's a whole section at the very end of the play where they make fun of bad audiences and they make fun of young people not knowing how to behave in theater. Only the people who were misbehaving in this theater were old people who didn't know how noisy they were being.
The director, Nicholas Martin, he directed House of Blue Leaves, The New Century. He's a master of bringing alive this American absurdism, which is a very difficult thing to do.
It's a real ensemble.
The entire cast was great, but my heart goes out to Genevieve Angelson.
She steals the show by staying a wallflower.
Her transformation is quite something to watch. Christopher Durang has an amazing ability in the show to really channel Chekhov, the essence of Chekhov.
You know, it's Chekhov with ketchup.
A huge shout out to Emily Rabito-Holtz.
Emily, we're gonna say Emily.
Big shout out to the costume designer, Emily. The way that the dwarf's costume also functioned as a Russian peasant
yes.
was brilliant. The entire cast had such energy, it wore me out, and I'm glad that it didn't wear you out. So funny, such a surprise. Vanya and Sonia and Masha and Spike at the Lincoln Center Mitzi Newhouse Theater, 2 green lights. Go see it. It's funny.